Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vaughan, and I am the CEO of Disciple Media, a company setting out to empower own media channels with some of the user experience that has now become ubiquitous through social media. I founded the company in 2015, having spent 15 years in the music industry as an artist and a label manager. And I'd become deeply frustrated by the fact that all my fans had a smartphone, I had a smartphone, but I wasn't connecting directly with them. I was having to connect with them through a multitude of different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube. I wasn't getting the data, I wasn't getting the value. So I created a company at the time, effectively an agency, building own branded apps for artists. This got to the stage at the end of 2016 where we had deals with Universal Music. We launched artists like the Rolling Stones. But I saw that there was a much bigger opportunity in the platform we had created. So we spent 2017 moving the platform into a SaaS product, and we launched that SaaS product in April of this year. We're a team of 18, and we're based in London. So, Disciple Media, what is it? It is a company for community managers. It is a product for community managers, disillusioned with the ROI and business practices of rented or paid for social media, but frustrated by the limitations of owned media like email and websites. Our platform makes it easy to create and manage your own niche social network. It gives customers the benefits of social media in an owned media environment. So how big is the opportunity? Well, I made a brief look on LinkedIn last week and typed in the job title, Community Manager. Currently on LinkedIn, there are 500,000 people who call themselves a community manager. But in today's world, everyone is a community manager, whether you're a small business, a brand, an institution, a public figure, or a talent. We've been very fortunate in our brief history to work with some really great names. As I say, we have an enterprise partnership with Universal Music. We power the technology behind the Rolling Stones community. We recently built a community for RAND Corporation to have a private network to disseminate geopolitical data. We work with KSI, the biggest YouTube star in Europe, and we recently went into business with the Department of Digital for the UK government, where we work with the Secretary of State for Digital, Matt Hancock. So as you can see, there is a massive different spread of customers we work with. As you can see below, the product is fairly simple. There is a web-based admin for building and managing your tool, and as you can see, each customer has their own branded app that's a micro niche social network. The central part of the platform is the Disciple platform that our users log into, where they can build and edit their network. They have a CMS. We've recently brought in AI tools to help them moderate their community. There's CRM tools to reach your audience at all times through live streaming, push notifications, in-app messages. What else is there? That's about it. We have analytics that can be customized by our clients to help them understand their community and check in on the health of that community. We have all the tools necessary to make a community, whatever its use, whatever its functionality, to make sure it's compliant. And we're soon bringing in machine learning-based customer success to help every customer learn from all the communities about how best to use and engage with their community. The end users experience their community through either a native iOS or Android app, and in a couple of months we launch a progressive web app. We currently have integrations with Salesforce, MailChimp, UK Cloud for sensitive data, and a platform in the UK called Concentrix for managing GDPR compliance. We have a very simple business model, £500 a month, a certain amount of money per group you add, and then you pay extra for each integration you take on. Some of the numbers we're proud of. A year ago, it took us 14,000 minutes to create a platform for a customer. It now takes us 7, and by the end of the year, a backend will be created in 1 minute. Each customer has their own backend built on AWS. We get 16 times more engagement per user than on social networks. One of our music customers is making $60,000 a month in subscription revenue, net promoter score of 50, and we're currently growing at 30% month to month. And also, we didn't lose a single community member on any of our customers' networks through GDPR, whereas across our customers, they were talking about losing 50 to 70% of their mailing lists. Operational KPIs for the year, 175 customers by year end, 15% month-on-month growth forecast for the whole of 2019, €1 million of ARR booked by the end of the year, and a net promoter score maintained at 30. Our financials, each of our customers generates around 6,000 a year. We have 30 customers. Our current valuation is €7.4 million, and we're looking to raise €3.5 million by the end of Q3 this year, which should take us to profitability at the end of 2019. Growth, we expect exponential growth from now through to the end of next year, and we're aiming to be at 2,000 customers by the end of next year, 10,000 by the end of 2020, which would give us a gross revenue of €30 million. Thank you very much.